Okay, we're going to spoiler territory here.
Yeah, so if you just wanted to listen to see if it was worth seeing, we both say it's worth seeing. But now, we're going to get to the nitty-gritty, which involves spoilers. So see you next week.
But, hey, if you already saw it, welcome to the spoiler part, where we can really talk about it.
Alright, this is your last chance to end the podcast. If you don't want any spoilers, I'm going to get started with saying that I did not expect Scarlet Witch to be a bad guy.
Dude, same. Same. I thought, like, the evil Doctor Strange
to that extent.
I thought the evil Doctor Strange was going to be the bad guy. And Elizabeth Olsen, man, plays a really good bad guy.
Oh, yeah. And getting back to the horror aspect of it, like, the director did a really good job of making the Scarlet Witch a scary witch.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated.
She was determined, man. I think that's really what, like, really set her apart.
And she was powerful.
Yeah, she was.
And, essentially the whole movie, she's after them. Like, chased, like, ever since...
Like, she doesn't stop, man.
That, like, when we watched and she was, like, raiding their, base at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, this is pretty quick for her to, like, engage them. I was like, I wonder how they're gonna, like, separate to get some of the story done. And she was chasing them pretty much the whole time. They had, like, a brief break when they went to that one multiverse, but...
Oh, yeah. Because she had to, like, go and chase them down. Because she didn't have a way to go into the multiverse without the girl.
Yeah.
Who is...
America Chavez.
There you go!
Which I've been meaning to look up, like, what her superhero name is, because I've heard her name before, so...
So, I guess I'll start with, the fact that I like how, we got stuff from the What If series into this movie, too. Because there's Agent Carter. And the thing is, like, when it came to Agent Carter, like, when it came to her suit, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's cool, but it's too much blue. But in here, I thought, wow, it actually looks good in this movie. I guess it just, like, depends on realism versus animation style. But it could have been, like, the scenes she was into, just because the scenes her in are kind of blue as well, so it kind of matches up. But you get, Mr. Fantastic in this movie, which is cool.
Which is played by John Krasinski.
Yes. So, there's Blatigor Boltagon.
I still hate that.
So for you fans,
by the way,
Blatigor Boltagon, he's also in this movie.
America Chavez is Miss America.
Miss America.
Which I feel really ashamed that I didn't guess that just by what she was wearing and the stars that always happened.
Maybe she'll be the next Captain America one day.
Miss America.
Maybe she'll be Falcon's psychic.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that.
One thing that I really liked is how they said, yeah, the dreams they're having are actually part of the multiverse. I thought that was really interesting.
I thought it was really interesting, and now I can never dream the same.
We were talking about earlier, wait a minute, does that mean all of our dreams we've been having are part of the multiverse? Oh, yeah, I thought that part was so cool. I was like, oh, that's a really interesting storyline. I like that.
Oh, now that you say that, there is a lot to unpack. There was a lot that happened.
I also liked, like, how Wanda kind of got what she wanted in the end. But at the same time, it took her kids. So basically the storyline is Wanda wants her kids back just because she feels like that's really the only thing she has left now. She's still grieving, basically, which I thought was surprising because WandaVision was about, like, her grieving in the first place. But I guess it makes sense just because she had those kids now. She's a mother, and she's lost that in Vision, too. So if anything, she's actually grieving it even more now.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that she's the bad guy, but I didn't see it coming. But yeah, she's trying to get her kids back from another universe because she can't just, like, conjure them up because she knows it's just illusion, it's not real. And then she gets what she wants, she gets her kids, but her kids are, like, scared of her because they think, oh yeah, you know, you look like our mother, but you're not our mother. To us, you look like a monster, you're hurting our mother. And I was like, wow, holy crap. And she's just looking at them, and she's just, like, crying, like, oh my gosh.
I did like a line she said, and she said it to Doctor Strange. She goes, "You break the rules and you're a hero, but I break the rules and I'm a villain."
Oh yeah. How does that work?
Yeah.
That was actually in the trailer too.
I really like that line for some reason.
I thought that was a joke. I thought it was a joke. I thought they were gonna work together. Yeah, man. Holy, we get Professor X too.
Wait, hold on. Back to that. That was really jaunting, because usually you go and ask like for help, and like they don't want to help you at first, but then they eventually help you.
Yeah.
No, he went to ask for help, and it wasn't like you knew like maybe later she was gonna come by and help. When he went to go ask for help, she switched to villain, and you knew she was.
Well, she went from friend to foe in a snap, basically.
Yeah.
Just like as soon as like, oh, yeah, you didn't mention her name, did you? No, I did not. Okay, so yeah, this is happening. And like to her sense, I could understand in her sense how she was being reasonable, just because she didn't go after them right away, even though she could have.
Yeah.
Like she could have used the Darkhold, basically dark magic book, to like go into a different universe, basically chase I'm gonna call her Miss America. I can't remember her name. To chase Miss America down into every single universe. She could just, because there's a not a Scarlet Witch per se, I guess, but there is a Wanda in every single universe, so she could just kept on going to every single universe and be like, hey, I'm still here, I'm after you. And man, when she killed the Illuminati, that scene was dope.
That was pretty dope.
But yeah, Professor X was in this movie, which was cool. I heard Wolverine might be in it, but you know what? I'm perfectly okay with this. And when he went into her mind to try to free the other Wanda, and like suddenly you get that red mist coming, I didn't know what was coming. I thought the red mist was just gonna like overshadow him, and then he was just gonna be pushed out, which I thought would be interesting because that means.
More specifically, real quick for everybody, Dr. Xavier goes into a different multiverse's Wanda's mind, because the original Wanda, I'm just calling her original, took over her mind and controlled her body from a distance. This all sounds confusing if you don't see the movie. But anyways, Dr. Xavier went in her head, and she was like trapped under a pile of rocks, and he thought that if he pulled her out, it would free her from Wanda's like control. And then a red mist started creeping in on him before he could get her out, and that's what he's talking about, is this part.
Yeah. But eventually this red mist comes, and I thought the mist was going to overshadow him and be pushed out of original Wanda's mind. But that doesn't happen. Wanda just comes in and is like, snaps the neck. Snaps Professor X's neck. And I was just like, whoa.
Yeah,
this movie just got dark.
And like when she came out of it, she looked more like demonic witchy.
Yeah.
She didn't just look like her normal self.
And his neck also snaps in the real world too. And I was like, if your neck snaps in the mind, does that mean your neck snaps in the real world? Is that how that works? I think it was just
the power of her.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense, just because of how her power works and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy though.
It was. She turned Mr. Fantastic into spaghetti, as you call it. Blatchigor Baltagon. Master Fantastic had a dumb moment. He was just like, hey, Blatchigor Baltagon, he can kill you with like a single sentence or a word. And she was just like, okay, what mouth? And then the mouth was closed and he's so shocked he just like screams and kills himself. And I'm just like, so you're supposed to be the smart one, and you tell her your secret weapon?
He said something when they were in the chamber giving him the lecture or whatever, where Doctor Strange picked on him for not being so smart too. So I think that was like the whole little gimmick thing.
The smartest people.
He's the smartest person in the world, but he's not really that smart.
Yeah.
Oh, so we were talking about Loki.
Uh-huh.
So when he showed up to that one multiverse where there was that like sort of like castle-y looking building.
Oh, okay.
I thought the guy standing up top was actually Loki. Because like Loki was in that castle and then ended up doing that stuff.
I thought it was Doctor Strange, but I thought it was going to be the one from the What If series. But now that I think about it, that doesn't make any sense really, because this Doctor Strange and the one from the What If series are kind of the same, but they're different at the same time, because this one still kind of has his world. The Doctor Strange from the What If series doesn't at all. He's like trapped in like a time space or something, and he only has like one source of entertainment there by like the end of the series, I think.
What's his one source of entertainment?
I honestly forget. I think it has something to do with watching Ultron or something.
Oh. That's funny. For the sake of this episode, and for the sake of one other point I wanted to get to, I don't have anything left to say about the film.
Interesting. There was... Okay, so I have probably one or two more things to say. There was one scene... I will talk about the scene that's the cinematic masterpiece. It's basically when they're going to the multiverse for the first time, or Doctor Strange is going... The Doctor Strange in our universe is going to the multiverse for the first time. Man, I gotta be specific.
Well, that's why you titled the episode Is Madness, right?
Yeah. And they're going to... They're like going to the multiverse, and you're basically seeing like a whole bunch of different universes and different styles going on, and it's just like, holy crap, there's really a lot of stuff that they can play around with here. And I hope like other future movies that go into like the multiverse direction like try to do that, because there's literally one where they're made out of paint. And I thought that was pretty cool. I don't think they'll go into that universe or anything.
She made a joke about that. She's like, yeah, it's really weird in that universe. It's hard to eat food.
Yeah. Which means they have food there.
Yeah, that cracked me up.
But the twist that I thought was interesting was how they took the dead body, the dead Doctor Strange body, and used it at the end of the movie. I did not see that coming.
Man, it must be getting late.
Oh, and that brings us to something else the What If series had. We had a zombie What If. What if everyone was like, what if there was like a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah.
I think Doctor Strange was actually turned into a zombie, so we kind of got to see that in here too.
I didn't have to see What If series, so.
That's okay.
But I can tell it's getting late and that my brain is not working right because I totally forgot about the Doctor Strange zombie. Which was a really cool part. But yeah.
Just dope. Oh, something else that was cool.
I had a ponytail?
Something else that was cool. I liked how he used the dead spirits or whatever as the cloak.
Yeah.
That was creative.
That was so cool.
Yeah. And also, Doctor Strange has a piece of fabric from a different universe.
What universe?
The universe the second universe that they're mostly in.
Oh.
Yeah, because they fixed the cape, and the cape, if you look at the cape, it has like a piece of like blue fabric on it.
Oh. What'd you think of the end credit scene?
Oh.
Not the end one.
Okay, so hold on.
The actual one that meant something.
Are you talking about the first after credit scene?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you were talking about the ending or the after credit scene. Okay, so the after credit scene I thought was interesting because he has that third eye, and I thought, oh, is like that Doctor Strange from the other universe somehow like took him over or something?
Well, no. I thought was weird is he said no matter what, anytime you use that book, it does get like a control over you, like it does wear on you or your like physical body some specific way. But nothing happened.
I remember him saying there were consequences,
yeah.
but I can't remember what they were.
No, I was thinking it too when we were watching it. I was like, nothing happened to him. Like, is he like Grandmaster All Wizard or something? Because nothing happened to him for using it.
Yeah.
But then
the third eye came
yeah.
in. So yeah, I don't know what the third eye means, but I'm interested to see what happens.
I have read a couple comics where he has the third eye in him, and he's like really powerful.
Okay.
Like, he's essentially like Scarlet Witch level wizard.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
One thing I did like is
not
that
as powerful though, because he can't do like the whole multiverse ghost walking thing because the book is destroyed.
Well, no one can do it anymore. Oh,
yeah.
I think you're confused about the closing the. Dang it! I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name anymore for some reason. But the dark magic book basically. I think you're confused because they destroyed the building that the book was in. And you're like, that's how they destroy the book? That's how they close it forever? And the thing that they were sitting on, I think, was the like original book, and then everything else is a copy.
Yeah.
That's what they said anyways.
I must have missed that part. Maybe
Yeah,
that was one of the
like
parts
every single like that one in their universe, I guess, is the not the copy, but the original. I guess it's that whole entire stone platform. So if you destroy that, it destroys every single copy.
Which, yeah, she destroyed it.
Yeah. What's up, cat?
You lonely?
Yeah, one thing, well, my last point is that I liked how he fixed the watch. I kind of felt like it was symbolic in a way, just because he was kind of broken for a while, but now, like, he's better, or getting better.
Yeah.
Until that third eye came in.
Which, I swear that third eye is a good thing.
Oh, you know what? The after credits scene, so you said something like, was that an Eternal? I think it was Eternal, not too sure, but one thing, like the place that she opened up the portal to is that it looked like that same place where he went to the first time when he went to Dormammu. Kind of looked like that, but I think Doctor Strange might team up with the other Eternals, just because in the Eternals movie, their after credit scene was like basically Thanos' brother came in.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, we gotta go save the other Eternals, I guess, or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah.
But I think that was it.
But she looked like she was wearing their same armor. That's why I was like, is she an Eternal?
But yeah, Doctor Strange, say 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Go see it. In 3D preferably. It's really cool.
Love me. In 3D.
Okay. 3D Mike!
That's the show. Stay otaku, friends.
Bye-bye! Hey guys, Marquando here. On behalf of me and Mike Sensei, just want to say thanks for watching. We appreciate it. If you want to catch early news and early war sessions, be sure to check us out on Twitch every Friday night between 5 and 7. And remember, stay otaku.